today we are going to start livestock census. Then this time the data which was released for the livestock census, this was 20th livestock census. It means before this 19 times livestock census has been done. Okay, now let's see who brings about this census. See, the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairy, which comes under the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, they give critical importance to livestock and collecting their data. So their data should be up to date and accurate. Why that they want their up to date data and accurate? Because if they are planning to bring some schemes, yeah, they are planning to implement some program regarding the livestock, then it will be easy in making decision for them if they have the accurate information regarding the number of the livestock that is present in our country. See, livestock census is being conducted in our country at a regular interval since 1919. It covers nearly all the domesticated animals and head count of the animals. Okay. See, so far, just I said you 19 livestock census was conducted in different states and union territories. This is the 20th livestock census, which was launched in the month of October 2018. It covers, this counting was done both in the rural as well as the urban areas, and various species like cattle, buffalo, mithun, yak, sheep, all were covered under this. Another important, what is the important feature of 20th livestock census is that it has captured the breed-wise number of animals and poultry. Before it was not. Before it was simply it is cattle or it is buffalo. But in this time, see, yesterday also I discussed that in a forest report that something I told you that some new changes had been made in the forest report. Yesterday I discussed in the class. Same thing in today also I am telling you in this livestock census. This time in 20th livestock census, breed-wise number of animals and poultry birds has been included. Okay, remember the question may be asked that what is the new features included in the 20th livestock census. So I said you question are of different types. Good question, average question, tough question, conceptual questions. Then you have to cover all the aspects because you don't know which type of question may be asked in the examinations. According to this 20th livestock census, the total livestock population in the country is 535.78 million. Okay, and when you compare it with the previous livestock census, then there is an increase of 4.6%. Okay, as compared to the livestock data that has came in 2012. Total bovine means what? Cattle, buffalo, mithun and yak. Total bovine, if they are asking, this 535 is total livestock population, but total bovine population is what? How much is? 302.79 million in 2019, and this has also increased over 1% over the previous data. Now total, that is the total livestock, again total bovine. Now we are talking about particularly the cattle. The total number of cattle in the country in 2019 is 192.49 million, which has shown an increase of 0.4% over the previous census. Whenever I say the previous census, means we are talking about the livestock census that was that report came in 2012. Now in this cattle, I am talking about the female cattle. Okay, if you talk about the female cattle, then female cattle population is 145.12 million, and that has shown an increase of 18% over the previous census. Okay, now next is exotic or crossbreed and indigenous and non-descript cattle. You understand the meaning of this? Exotic, crossbreed, indigenous, non-descript. Do you understand by this? Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then the exotic or crossbreed cattle population in the country is?
Sir, non-descript is the same as indigenous, no?
Yeah, you can see this hyphen is given. Na? Then the exotic or crossbreed has 50.42 million, and the indigenous or non-descript cattle is 142.11 million respectively. Now, if you talk the indigenous or non-descript female cattle population has increased by 10% as compared to the previous data. The population of total exotic or crossbreed cattle has increased by 26.9% in 2019 as compared to the previous data. Now, see, there is a decline in 6% in the total indigenous non-indigenous cattle population over the previous census. In the when you are talking here, what you have seen, there is an increase in exotic and crossbill. There is increase of 26.9%, but there is a decline of 6% in total indigenous non-descript cattle population over the previous census. However, the pace of decline of indigenous or non-descript cattle population during 2012 to 19 is much less as compared to the 7 to 12, which was 9%. Means before 2012, the data was released in 2007. That and between 7 to 2012, there was decline of 9%, but between 2012 to 2019, there is decline of only 6%. It means you can say that there is little bit recovery in their population, right? Because before there was 9% decline, now it is decline of 6%. Next, the total buffalo in the country is 109.85 million, and it has shown an increase of about 1% over the previous data. And total milk animals, milk giving animals, that may be in dry period or milk period, in cows and buffalo, if is 125.34 million, and it has also shown an increase of 6.0% over the previous census. Total sheep in the country is 74.26 million in 2019, which has shown an increase of 14.1% over the previous census. Goat population in the country is 148.488 million, and it has also shown the increase of 10.1% over the previous census. Now, if you talk about the pig in the country, that is 9.6 million in the current census, and it has shown the decline of 12.03% over the previous census. Other livestock, including mithun, yak, horses, mules, donkeys, camel, together they contribute about 0.23% of the total livestock, and their total count is 1.24 million. Now come to the poultry. Total poultry in the, I'll give you summarized form also, just I'm giving you in detail. The total poultry in the country is 851.81 million in 2019, which has registered an increase of 16.8% in the total poultry. The total birds in the backyard poultry in the country is 317.07 million, and the backyard poultry has increased by 46% as compared to the previous census. The total commercial poultry in the country is 534.74 million in 2019, and which has shown an increase of 4.5% over the previous data. Now, you see this chart, distribution of livestock. See, if you see the distribution of livestock of 2000 according to 2019 census of the major species, see, cattle is being covered by 35.94%, buffalo 20.45%, sheep 13.87%, and goat 27.80%. Others, I've told you which comes under others, and pig 1.69%. Maybe that previous one you must remember at least the total number of livestock, total number of cattle, total number of buffalo. This if you want you can remember, but remember this graph, how many percentage, because they can ask the highest lowest by giving the 5 options. Okay. See, as compared to the previous census, listen this line, the percentage share of sheep and goat population has increased, where the percentage share of cattle, buffalo, and pig has marginally declined according to the previous data. Now you see. Now, if you see this data, I'll not read one by one. You can take the screenshot. I'll not read one by one. You can see there. If you see the now question, which type of question they can ask. Now, if you see the population of various livestock, okay, in 2019, then you will see that which species this population is highest.
Cattle.
And followed by
Cattle.
Goat.
Goat.
Goat. Then if you are studying like this, then you must see, must remember at least top 2 in this, cattle followed by goat. One is such this question. Other is which has shown maximum growth from
Sheep, sir.
data.
Sheep.
Sheep. After that,
Goat, sir.
Goat.
then such type of questions can be asked once you go through the data, because it is already share on your screen. I don't think it is need to study it. Miss, I should read one by one. Did you say it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and don't forget to remember this data. The total livestock population is 530.78 million, which has shown an
535.78.
increase of 4.63% as compared growth of
4.6%.
4.63% from the previous data, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Now let's talk about the livestock population of 2012 and 19 of major states. Which state has the maximum population of livestock?
Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh, followed by
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan.
here you have to remember top three. Okay, and after that Madhya Pradesh. This is one type of question. And other is that which state has shown maximum change or see, when we talk about, remember, if we talk about the changes in the questions, that changes can be both positive as well as negative.
Negative.
But when I'm asking you which state has shown the maximum growth rate in the livestock population, then which state?
West Bengal.
Yes, yeah, of course, it's West Bengal, followed by
Telangana.
Telangana.
now see total poultry. See, this is not right. Okay, in this data, which data you are feeling that it is not right? You study once.
About the percentage growth.
Yeah, that is 4.5%. Okay. This is 4.5%. Okay, then total poultry, what is the population right now? 851.81 million. Backyard poultry 317.07 million, and commercial poultry 534.74 million. Okay. Now poultry population, you say which state has highest poultry population?
Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu.
Followed by Andhra Pradesh, then Telangana. But as compared to the Tamil Nadu, this
Sir, I'm not getting your voice.
you're not getting my voice. Are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, then highest poultry population is in Tamil Nadu, followed by Andhra Pradesh, then Telangana. But the growth rate is this time in 2019 as compared to 2012 is higher in Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Is there any sound problem?
పిల్లలు ఏం చెప్పలేదా పిల్లలు
Please mute yourself, Gautam.
ఏం చేస్తారు
Okay, the sound was not coming or what? Amal,
Yes, sir.
sound is coming or not?
Sir.
Miss, you are getting my voice or not?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now we are talking separately about different breeds. See, different species cattle. Just I have shown you that of the total livestock population in our country, 36% is of for the cattle, and the cattle population in the country is 192.49 million during 2019, and it has increased by 0.8% from the previous data. Female cattle population has increased by 18%, whereas the male cattle is decreased by 30.2% over the previous census. Total milch cattle in the country, the previous data was regarding both cattle and buffalo. Total milch cattle country is 74.18 million, which has shown an increase of 9.8% over the previous census. Now you can see this data. See, you see of 2019, total cattle is 92.49. Now, if you talk about the crossbreed or exotic, in that male population is 3.46 million and female is 46.95 million, and total 50.42. And indigenous or non-descript, male population is 43.94 million and female is 98.17 million, and total indigenous and non-descript cattle is 142.11 million. Who is this? Next, cattle population. If you see, it is highest in which state?
Let's go.
West Bengal,
West
followed by Uttar Pradesh, then Madhya Pradesh. Now let's talk about buffalo. Then about 20.5% of the total livestock is contributed by buffalo, and its population in the country is 109.85 million during 2019. So it has increased by 1.1% over the previous livestock census. When you talk about female buffalo population, that has increased by 8.61%, whereas male buffalo has decreased by 42.35% over the previous census. If you talk about the major states, then buffalo is highest in Uttar Pradesh, followed by Rajasthan, then Gujarat. Sheep, then the sheep population in our country is 74.26 million during the 2019. Total, it has increased by 14.13% over the previous livestock census. About 13.8 of the total livestock, it is of the total livestock, 13.8% is contributed by sheep. And if you see the major states for the sheep is it's Telangana, followed by Andhra Pradesh, then Karnataka. Now goat, it contributes 27.8% of the total livestock population, and its population is 148.88 million in 2019, which has shown a increase of 10.14% over the previous livestock census. Now goat population is highest in Rajasthan, followed by West Bengal, then Uttar Pradesh. Pig, its population is 9.06 million during 2019. It has decreased by 12% over the previous livestock census, and in total livestock population, it contributes about 1.7%. And the pig population is highest in which state? Assam, followed by Jharkhand, then Meghalaya. Camel, its population in the country is 0.25 million during 2019, and it has decreased by 37.1% over previous livestock census. Of course, its highest population is in Rajasthan, then Gujarat, then Haryana. Horses, ponies, mules, and donkeys. Then, if you see this, including all the population in this population is 0.55 million during 2019. Its population has decreased by 51.9% over the previous livestock census. Its population is highest in Uttar Pradesh, followed by Jammu and Kashmir. This you see, total poultry population is highest in
Tamil Nadu.
Yeah,
Tamil Nadu.
this you have to remember. Tamil Nadu, followed by Andhra Pradesh. Cattle, West Bengal, followed by Uttar Pradesh. Buffalo, Uttar Pradesh, followed by Rajasthan. Sheep, Telangana, followed by Andhra Pradesh. Goat, Rajasthan, followed by West Bengal. Pig, Assam, followed by Jharkhand. Camel, Rajasthan. Horses and mules, Uttar Pradesh. After that, if you see mules, that is Uttarakhand. Donkey, Rajasthan. And after that, Mithun, Arunachal Pradesh, and Yak, Jammu Kashmir. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
This was the all data regarding the livestock census. Okay, I think before this, few schemes was also taught by me, like soil health card was taught by me, Enam was taught by me, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana was also taught by me. Okay, then see, if you talk about the census, then in agriculture we study mainly three type of census. What are they? Anyone? One is agriculture census. Okay, another is livestock census, and another is that forest report, or you can say it forest census also. We don't study human population, all that. Okay, then after this, I think agriculture census is left. That maybe that I'll take your class tomorrow of agriculture census and the budget of 2021 and 22. Okay, then what will happen? This is one of the major portions will be covered of the current affairs. Okay, at least if one question also in 60 question, if we are covering one question also in a lecture, that is much far better than the studying 100 pages and getting 0 question from that in examination. Okay, then I'll take your class of agriculture census. After that, I'll cover the few more. Just do you know we have completed half of the soil right now. After that, I'll take the lecture of soil science, and after that, I'll bring either NABARD norms or the recent government schemes. Before starting the recent government schemes, we'll go through the 4 important schemes like Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, Pradhan Mantri that one, that organic farming one, Parampagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, and yeah, and one more scheme is that that regarding the food park. Okay, we'll go through that. After that, you know, there was one last year one issue regarding the residue burning, crop residue burning.
Yes,
Yeah, then that is also a good topic. We'll study regarding that also. And if we will not if we will have yes, we can study more and more, then we'll see different subsidiaries also. Okay, because general agriculture part, that will not be covered in such classes that we are taking just right now, because that need time of nearly 3 to 4 month times to cover the all general agriculture part. If you study for the every examination separately, AFO, RRBSO, and NABARD, just you, what are their syllabus? Only 2 things mainly, that you leave: math, English, reasoning, that is common, that you remove. When you talk about the agriculture sector, only 2 things we have to cover. One is the current topics regarding the agriculture or the rural development, and other is general agriculture. Now you tell me the syllabus of either be RRBSO, either be IBPS, AFO. This is the syllabus, but no, you enter into a particular exam hall like that they have given you the paper. Oh, I'll ask these things only. Never in my opinion is that never prepare the examination, prepare the syllabus. If you are preparing for the examination and you are preparing for such thing about which you don't know what will be asked, then easy is to cover. You prepare, you cover, you try to prepare or cover your syllabus, not just, you don't judge the exam. If you cover the entire, do you know how they give syllabus? They give syllabus different agronomic practices. Now you search how many agronomic practices are there, and when they will ask the question, you cannot blame also that, sir, this is not part of our syllabus. Then he will show you, see, I have written different agronomic practices, different government schemes that may be launched before 2 days also, and question is included, then they have rights to give that. Then try to cover each and everything, and this can be achieved only when you have power to sit at least 4 to 5 hours daily on a chair, not ideally by taking the books. Okay, then if you can sit with the books 4 to 5 hours, and your one day by studying one day you cannot do anything. The best strategy is consistently. Matlab you study only 3 hours, but you should study daily 3 hours. Suppose you are hungry for 7 days, will you eat food for 7 days in one day?
No, sir.
The same thing is applied in study also. I am saying you study only 3 hours, but study daily.
okay.
Don't do this. Oh, sir, I did not study 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. I am thinking to do a marathon on Wednesday. Then I'll ask, what do you mean by marathon? Sir, early in the morning, I will wake up at 6 a.m. and then till evening 6 p.m. I will study. This is never possible. If you can sit also, then also the output will be not that much efficient as much you can study by daily. See, making routine is very good. That is superb, excellent. But implementing that is far better than that. If you don't believe, you see yourself in last 6 to 7 months, how many times you have made your routine? And how many times you have completed that? And you know, if you see your routine box or routine paper, it looks so means you'll see other who don't know he will be impressed. Wow, how nice it is. But practically, you know that how much it is being followed. Your routine is periodically replaced by another routine. Like in 2 years, once forest report is come, and after each 1.5 months, your new routine comes in market. This time we wake up at 4:30, next time at 5:30. It is certain according to environment, sir, due to corona, all this. Actually, the last time there was the condition of the country was more worse than this time, when there was for the first time attack of corona in our country. But remember, that time also the examination was held at the right time. IUPS A4, you remember? It was held at the scheduled time. Many students used to message me, so I don't check that much WhatsApp. Many students used to message me, sir, each exam is going to be postponed. How could I know? As you are, as I am. If I am the member of IUPS, why could I teach? I could teach only those things which is going to come in the examination. Why could I waste my energy and time of a student? Right. So study well. See, if I never say that a student is average, intelligent, or dull. It depends upon his hard work or his labor. Someone works for 3 hours. See, if you work for 3 hours, then you will be paid for 3 hours only. No one is going to give you the payment of 6 hours. Remember these things. There is a 60 question that is divided into 3-hour workers, 6-hour workers, 12-hour workers. Okay. A 3-hour worker cannot enter into the 5-hour worker, say 12 hours workers category, but 12 hours workers can enter into the 3 hours working category. Okay. So see you in tomorrow. Next lecture, we'll start our agriculture census. Let's see what I start. Either I will start the agriculture census, the PPT is ready. Otherwise, I will start that same thing. So which we are going our regular class, soil science. Okay. See you. Till then, study well. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.